We've got a charged up reveal for everyone today with my favorite new Elestral in Daybreak and much, much more as we count down 25 days of new card reveals until Daybreak pre-orders open on July 12th. Let's get it. First up, we have Fulgaris, a brand new Thunder Elestral with 2 attack and 3 defense with a unique effect. This Fulgaris gets +2 attack for each Thunder enchanted rune on your field. That means Fulgaris benefits incredibly well from things like Mount Olympus, as well as Zeus being on the field. And don't forget those artifacts like Thunderbolt of Zeus. With Argo, Fulgaris can become a monster very, very quickly. I'm really curious to see how Thundercasters use this card in Daybreak. If you know me, you know I love Insectoid Elestrals, and up next we have Larvacell. Larvacell is a 3 attacker with 1 defense, and it has a really cool Nexus effect that you can Nexus a Thunder or a Solar Spirit. This Nexus effect is crucial for Larvacell because when this Larvacell receives 1 or more Solar Spirits, you can Special Ascend it to Anacell from your hand or deck. So you can play your Larvacell, you can play Apollo, and you can Nexus onto it. You can play your Larvacell and you can misenchant your Mount Olympus with a Solar Spirit and Nexus onto it. A lot of really cool potential plays here for Larvacell to activate its effect and get into its Ascension, Anacell. Now, I'm gonna be real, this is my favorite deck to play in Daybreak, I think. It is this deck right here. Anacell is a 4/4. It is a Thunder and Solar Elestral. We actually teased it in a Dragonfly social media post a few weeks back. And you can expend 2 Solar Spirits in order to Special Ascend this Anacell to Phosvocell from your hand or deck. You could just straight up use this effect and Special Ascend right away into Phosvocell, which means you could go from Larvacell to Phosvocell in the same main phase by just utilizing their effects. When you cast a rune with Solar, you can enchant a Thunder Spirit from your underworld to this Anacell. So it has another effect, a conditional effect. So instead of just ascending straight away into Phosvocell, you can start casting a few runes with Solar and enchant more Thunder Spirits to Anacell, which is going to enable the strategy of Phosvocell to an entirely different level. Phosvocell instantly jumps to one of my favorite Elestrals, 7 attack, 4 defense. It is 2 Thunder and 1 Solar, and it gets +1 attack for each Solar Spirit enchanting it. You can disenchant 2 Thunder Spirits from Phosvocell in order to destroy a rune. And it's not a target destruction, which means that your opponent doesn't have a window to respond after you use that effect and go to destroy a rune. They don't get to find out which rune you're going to destroy, so that actually gives it an advantage. When this Phosvocell receives 1 or more Solar Spirit, you can enchant up to 2 Thunder Spirits from your underworld to it. That means that you can play your Larvacell, Nexus onto it, get your Anacell out, play some runes, buff it up a little bit. You can expend the 2 spirits, go from Anacell to Phosvocell. It gets enchanted with a Solar Spirit on casting. You enchant 2 Thunder Spirits to it, and then you have Rune Destruction or an Elestral with like 7 spirits on field. This thing is absolutely insane. And I can't just drop this crazy new Elestral on y'all without showing you its even crazier full art. One of my #1 chase cards in Daybreak. Phosvocell full art. The Elite Four crushed it as always. An absolute gem piece of an artwork. This is such a cool Elestral, man. I just love this guy so much. And I think it's time for us to reveal our first Stellar of Daybreak, and that is going to be Stellar Larvacell, my absolute #1 chase card for the set. This thing is a beauty where only 99 copies will ever exist. I'm so pumped for Phosvocell, Anacell, Larvacell, and of course Fulgaris as well. Show some love. Let me know what you guys think. Join the discussion at discord.gg/Elestrals. Get excited, and I'll see you guys for tomorrow's reveal.